Hey riders, welcome back to the channel. Colin here. What's going on today, folks? Don't worry, I'm not going to leave us stuck in this dumb window like I did yesterday. Yeah, that was pretty goofy, wasn't it? So let me just bounce over here, folks. Want to make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is better today. So yeah, apologies again yesterday, guys. We did that ride. I think I missed the first 10 minutes. That was the Team Belgium Mellow Mondays ride at 2.3 watts per kilo challenge. Hey, Penelope's here. Hey, Penelope. After that ride, and you know what's funny about that ride too? I kept joking. I said, yeah, podium right here. I was joking about me and Ciclisto Carlo. That's Chuck. And I know him as Chuck. Guess who won? Chuck. He was spot on 2.3. I think he uses a head unit a lot, which is what you should be doing, I guess. To record your power. Then at least you can watch the screen and not have that dumb statistics page blocking everything out. It's like, great idea. It doesn't work. It's a whole screen. I actually showed it during the video. But yeah, so Chuck won it. So everyone, the whole point of those races is to stick at 2.3. And we're just starting the series up. So we technically have backtracked it to 2 races, so yesterday's and the weeks before. It'll all reset for February. We just want everyone to get into the feel of it. Some people's first race was just yesterday. So today, folks, Muckers Worldwide Tuesday race, the classic sprint races, starting at 12:05. What are we going to do here today first, folks? Let's have a little quick peek-see. Okay, we're going to bounce over to Niteor. Check it out, folks. I'll just back up here. So everyone, get used to using Niteor. David's put this all together. This is all his software. Don't think of this as just a website. Maybe I'm making it too complicated. This is full software doing all the work here, folks. I've seen the magic. I've seen the curtain pulled aside. Very impressive. Stu's here right now. I know Stu says he's going to have a little bit of problems with today's race. Something to do with his ISP. So what you need to do, come into Niteor here. And I got to say, this race is proudly brought to you by Niteor. That's what I'm saying. We're a partnership, but I'm working with David, and we're going to make this happen, folks. So I'm doing the race commentary, and all your results are going to be tied up right here, locked up in this great little site. What we can do is go into last week. So today's going to be stage 3. Let's just take a look back at stage 2 here. Jan 7th. Okay, that looks about right. You go to the details. Let's go to the standings. Now, I'm not sure exactly how this was done. I was probably told, and I probably forgot already. Just looking at my time, folks. 12:01. I only got 4 minutes here. They run 2 Tuesday races, so I'm not sure how this all got figured out. But here's the point system. First place gets 245 points. Second place, 242. How do I know that? Well, I'm looking at these results here, and actually, if you hover over the, or click on the question mark, it'll tell you stage winner gets 245, 242. I looked at it this morning. There's a lot of people showing up for these races, folks. A lot of riders showing up for the Muckers. Get involved. Come to Niteor here. Check your standings out. There's a lot more features than this. I'll jump into them next week, folks. Or next event. Oh, wow. Next event might be this Saturday, guys. OMG, the World Tour. Niteor's covering all that, too. Let's just jump back here quickly. I'm trying to be fast. So here's Team Belgium. You can check your results out here. One thing you can do is you can compare your results specifically against other people in the peloton. I was messing around with it this morning. It's got really cool charts. Basically, your FTP versus positioning in each race. So you can see how you kind of stack up. And down below here it is, the OMG World Tour, Old Gits, Muckers, and GRC. You need to be coming here to check out your results. Okay, guys, let's just jump over here for a second. Here's the details. 17 kilometers, 88 meters of climbing. We're going right along the coastline here in Oman. We're in the main part of Oman. We're kind of southeast of Muscat. I pulled the map up here. You can see it. This is the map here. I also have another map here as well. So here's the river coming through Bimmah, which you can see here as well. You can see the river coming through Bimmah. This little grass patch here, check that out right there where the hand is. That's where we needed to get to. We're not going to actually get there. We're going to be within a few hundred meters of it, I think. Maybe a kilometer. That is what is known as the Bimmah sinkhole. It's this like turquoise blue water, a sinkhole. People go swimming in it. It's kind of a really cool geological feature in the area. It's only a couple hundred meters from the ocean. I thought that was really cool. Now what we're going to do is just jump back here. I'm going to turn that window capture off. We're back in ROUVY, folks. Yes, this is how it's supposed to work when I'm on my game. Let's get into the race, folks. I just saw 201 people registered. Oh, Penelope, you've done over 100 miles today. What are you doing? Penelope, I think yesterday, you were top 10. I'm pretty sure. Kyle's going to be in the stream too. So, oh wow, folks, 45 seconds. Penelope, maybe hang around to the end. This is going to be really fast. So guys, you may just get a double header out of this. It may just happen, okay? I know I said I was only going to do one race, but you know me, I'm a race junkie. I love doing the commentary. Ooh, the map looks nice here, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, dogs, please don't bark. Someone showed up at the door before. No one ever comes to our door. When someone shows up at my house, I'm glad we don't own a gun because Joey would probably shoot them. She's like horrified when people come to the house. Who's at the door? Who's at the door? Who's at the door? I'm like, I don't know, some dude. Like, one time I had a little old lost lady show up at my door. And what was hilarious about it is that I heard her banging on the door. The dogs go wild. She's opening the door and coming in. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? I think she was really frazzled. She was using her mapping package or something on her phone. Something got disconnected and she was like lost. She's only, I think she was about 20 minutes from where she needed to be. I said, you're so close. So was I really upset that she was basically breaking into my house? No, I wasn't at all. I was like, yeah, come on in. Let me set this all back up for you. So somehow her phone disconnected from her car and she was just lost. I'm like, let's just take our time, relax, dial it down a notch, reel it in, and I'll set you back up on your phone. She's going to a little town here called Carstairs. I know, Carstairs. Don't know what that name's all about. 20 minutes away, maybe 25. Nelson Snyder going to the front right now, folks. Nelson's at the front. You might hear the dogs barking in the background. They've been so yappy today. So Nelson's pushing hard here. Who's Co-King? Level 43 rider trying to hang with man himself. Sonny 50. I haven't seen Sonny forever. Dude, what's going on here? Mike Hagan at the front as well. L. Rowland. Bruno Koss. Yes. Tice. Armand. Guys, I think I don't know how to do this anymore. Okay. Yeah, I was clicking on names going, why isn't it moving? We got Gronin here. Interesting. I want to say Grosjean, but it's not Grosjean. Unless he's changed it up and I don't know it. But it's not. It's not, folks. That's different nationality altogether. I just saw Andy up popping in there. Ooh, lots of riders here. Pretty sketchy road service here. And the entire classroom is here, folks. I'm just making a joke. There was some AI-generated commentary that Oscar put together. And it said something like that. The whole school's here. Or something weird like that. Hey, guys, just get me to do it. Come on, bros. Just get me to do it. One and done. That's it. I need one take to make these happen, guys. Nemi here. Okay, we're going to do a quick bounce back. I'm going to hit this yellow bubble here. Blue banana. Parked it. Side of the road. Sorry, bro. Jeremy here. User. Oh, yes, dude. Oh, yes. Guys, hang on a second here. I think I know who this character is. Just need some confirmation. Got the secondary laptop rocking. Very slow right now. No, I do not want business Facebook. Please. Don't want that. Okay. You're going to do that to me? I'm going to use my phone, folks. I'm going to have to watch time really closely here. Steve Led the Mud. Okay. Let me look for his name. I got his name somewhere. Okay. I swear he gave me his name. Anyway, I think this level 1 back here. Jim Parker. Wow, I thought he gave me his name. I know he was going to be user. So this is Farnham Race Club, the secretary of the club. I'm pretty sure this is him here. I think this is one of his first times on a smart trainer, but level 1, unless I see another level 1, this is, did I say Jim? Jim Parker, secretary of the club. It's the first guy that Steve ever interacted with at this club. He's like, hey man, I'm looking for a team. Yeah, come on in. We got a great team. This team's been around forever. Black Angus, Agamemnon. Ooh, I like that. Agamemnon. Yeah, Matrix Legend. We're just going to do a little bit of bouncing here, folks, because these guys are going to be rocketing across the landscape here. You can see the mountains over to the left. We're just wedged in this little, like, I don't know, maybe it's like 5, 6, 7 kilometers wide. Okay, 4 miles for Americans. Something like that, 3 to 4 miles wide. And then the mountains just take off. So those are the mountains you've been climbing. So we're in the main part of Oman now. Remember I gave you a little geography lesson last time. Oman's in 3 pieces. The main chunk, there's a tiny chunk in the middle, and then the top chunk overlooking the Straits of Hormuz. Yeah, folks, that's how we do it around here. We're covering everything. Just going to bounce back here for a second, make sure everything looks good. Live streaming here. Yeah, we're good, folks. Okay, Lars is in the mix too, saying good evening. Yeah, Penelope, I'll try to show it afterwards so you can check your results out and you can compare. I'm really nervous about my stream right now that I'm not doing everything right. And just from my buddy on another platform, handlebar check. This is from my buddy Steen, right here, Steen. So I do have a bike, folks. Everyone assumes I don't ride my bike. Everyone thinks I'm lazy and I don't work out. Whatever, bros. Whatever. Probably not riding today. Got a little bit of family stuff to do. A little bit of family. I don't know what I should call myself today. Doing a little bit of stuff. We're going to bounce up here. There's Kyle. Hey, Kyle. Good to see you. Nice work on all the projects you're working on, Kyle. Guys, I know everyone. Grupedo, yes. Easy Spanner. This is a Farnham rider here. Don't forget, Farnham Race Club runs their, I guess we call it like an inter-club race on Tuesdays here. RKT7, he's one of them as well. They should all be on the standard bike. I think one time I caught someone on another bike. Yeah, busted, dude. So busted. We got Neil here. Pushing nice 2.7, 2.8 watts per kilo. See some other muckers nearby. We're going to bounce up. Ooh, I've been thinking about this here too. I wonder what the break is between the races. I got to get the other route downloaded. I just saw Adam Pell at the front. It's just going to be going nuts up here, folks. Let me try to have a good look and see what we got here. See if I can bounce back enough. There's got to be at least 20 riders up there. 23 riders in that front group right here. Adam Pell just sitting on the back right now, riding the Baldiso. That's kind of the bike I ride a lot. Guys, I didn't go challenge junkie like everyone else did. When everyone's doing the challenges, getting all these cool unlocks, I'm like, yeah, man, I just feel like riding a random route in British Columbia or maybe Utah. So I miss all that stuff. And I mean, I guess I can still get it at some point. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I know a lot of people are just on the tarmac now. We'll probably see a billion of those bikes. Everyone will be wearing the same bike. I can't wait. Cave on again. We need more bikes, ROUVY. We need more bikes, more manufacturers. Even if you were to make some up, that's what I would do. More variety, more selection. Pretty soon, everyone will be riding the exact same thing. This looks like a nice race for 4-aero, 4-weight bikes with double discs, probably. Not sure exactly. You could probably check the analyzer for that, ROUVY analyzer. Look at this guy here. PFSQ. That's what we're calling him. Canadian. Riding strong at the front with Gronin, Bear Remy in the mix. Flying Skywalker, L. Roland, Tice, Andy up. Hanging strong today up there. Kay Vonnegan, Carol Susik. All the normals. Simo255. Not sure if we've seen him before. Dave12. See this name a lot. Ondur. Helm Sire Forest. Yes, I haven't seen this guy for a while either. Don Mateo. Hey, Don. I think it was a couple weekends ago. I just organized a random Indian Wells Salton Sea ride. It was 9:30 on a Sunday morning. I'm trying to ride longer, get more used to it. That's what I want to do. Bear Remy kicking it in here now, folks. Gone on a bit of attack, I think. There's a little bit of a hill coming. Trying to get away from them now. There's only a couple of places to attack here. Probably a better one later on. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen about 3/4 of the way through the race. Bear Remy's trying now, and it's done some damage to the field. Let's see who we got left here. They're coming back, but, you know, we're probably going to lose 1 or 2 riders every so often. Let's have a look. Yes. Okay, we still got our 24. 24 before. Hang on a second. We're down to 20. Okay, we're at 22 riders. Diego Donati, Co-King, Mark Vart chasing them about 160 meters back. How big is this group back here? We got Kona Blight, Damo 1984, Mako. There's a Mako and there's a Mucko. Seen them all. Yamil, R. Loro, Matthias. Pretty big group back here too, folks. Let's have a little look at the Mapsy Poo. So we got this group here. We're going to bounce up. Let's bounce up. Bounce up. Here's our lead group right here, folks. Coming to the first split, you can see the arches just in the distance, and you can see how close to the ocean we are. Yeah, so that Bimmah sinkhole, it looks stunning. Really cool place. It's only a couple hundred meters from the sea, caused by limestone dissolution. It just starts dissolving. There would have been like, you know, a shell of earth, and then it would have just all collapsed in on itself, and then you got your sinkhole. I did do some reading about it. The locals thought it was caused by a meteorite a long time ago. So it was named after something like that. I guess it's a place for swimming. It's all fenced off. You're allowed to go there, park your car. They've actually got quite the nice little park there. So you can see it's basically flat here. You can see the ocean and you can see the mountains. Again, I think these are like the Hajari, something like that. Check out my Jebel Jais video where we climb the Jebel Jais from the UAE side. And it's probably Jebel Jais, something like that. You don't actually get to the top of the Jebel Jais in the UAE. You can only actually get to the top in Oman. But it's kind of like you got to walk your way up there. Really cool climb. It's used at the UAE tour every year. HC climb, no joke. No joke. Over 1,000 meters of climbing, and I think they do it like in 6 or 7 switchbacks. The switchbacks are gigantic. They are so long before they come back on themselves. Like, it's incredible. Hey guys, why don't you check my video out? Just put the video on play and go. Colin, Inside Cycling World, guys. Dudes, I want to cover more races. Not getting a lot of support from the companies, the powers that be. I'm looking for the community to jump on board and, yeah, like, community fund the racing, the commentary. So if you're into racing and you like the race videos, you know, maybe you might want to consider it. There's a Buy Me a Coffee link at the bottom. Please consider becoming a member. I had a brand new member yesterday, Tanya Schmidt. That's right, Stefan's wife. Look at this, folks. It's smashed. Smashed. 3 riders at the front. So those attacks by Bear Remy just destroyed the field. Bear Remy, Tice, L. Roland in the front. Nelson finds himself out of the mix. Will he draw himself back here now? Doing a bit of a climb. Nelson's going to have to work hard here. A level 100 rider. Velobook coming strong. 10, 11 watts a kilo. Everyone's in scramble mode now, folks. We're at about 60% into the race. Will these 3 even allow him to get back on? Nelson's clawing his way back. I don't think they want Nelson coming back. These 3 should work together. Look at this. Velobook coming forward. I don't know this rider at all. Just blows right past Nelson. Still riding at 8.5 watts a kilo all the way. And he'll be back on. Nelson's going to use him to draft his way back. So who is Velobook? Someone let me know. Someone let me know. John the Biker doubleheader, watch cycling and learn all about the geography of Owen. Exactly, John. Exactly. Thank you. I'm glad someone appreciates it. I put a little bit of effort into this, folks. Yeah, these mountains are just brutal over here. And just learning about Oman, that second order enclave. So, big chunk that everyone thinks of Oman. If you've ever thought about where Oman is in the world, I know where it is. I'm like, yeah, it's that bottom piece. There's 2 other chunks. Other chunk is at the top. There's a chunk in the middle that actually has a UAE chunk. So it's completely surrounded by the UAE all the way to the coast. That chunk has no access to the ocean. I mean, I guess they just crossed the border and say, yeah, here we go. There's another chunk of UAE in the middle of that. It's 1.7 square miles. I think it was 307 residents lived there. Just bizarre how these, features have. I guess they elected not to become part of Oman way back when. And they were allowed to be UAE. Okay, we got 5 riders back. So Velobuk pulled Nelson back up there. They're all back, folks. Got 5 there. Carroll finds himself back here in 7th place with Sane, Simo, Morton Forby, Niels Brenham, Adam Pell, Ondur, Kay Vonnegan, Don Mateo. Yeah, again, so that 89K route I did a couple Sundays ago, just set it up. 0 invites to anyone because I didn't want to bother people that were doing other things. Whether anyone shows, I'm riding it, bros. I'm just going to ride it. I think 10, 11 people showed up. Don Mateo was one of them. He was way off the front. I was just doing my ride. I think I rode at 2.5, 2.6 the whole way. Yeah, great endurance riding. Groningen. I had 4 or 5 guys that stuck with me the entire way. We banged out another one. What was the one we did last weekend, guys? I think we did 61K last weekend. Great turnout, too. Great turnout. I think there was 38 riders there. I might have sent an invite out for that one. Because it was well after the other races in the morning. And if it interferes with other long rides, what can I do? There's so many races going on now. No matter what you do, you're going to interfere with someone else's race. That's just the way it is. We all know ROUVY's the #1 at doing that. Doesn't matter when you schedule a race, they're going to put a race right up against you. So, there's that. Nelson at the front again here, folks. Couple more little bumps coming down the way. There's one coming right away here, kind of going through this wash, this dry riverbed wash area that probably once a year floods with water. Some kind of runoff on the mountains there. Those mountains look so steep, it kind of just amplifies the water flow coming out of there down those river valleys. Stay away from them, folks. That's where usually when you see these flash floods and stuff, it always happens to be in deserts and stuff, doesn't it? It just whoosh, straight through. Bear Remy at the front right now, 6 watts a kilo. Velo Buke, Nelson Snyder. Ooh, Remy's pushing again here. Little bumps coming just to break the field up. What do we got on the right-hand side of the road here? We got this crane building something. Maybe some super mega resort? Possibly. Yeah, I can see it. It showed a pool area. It's going to be a fantastic resort right here. Looking out over the... I guess this would technically be between the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean. This is probably technically Indian Ocean here. Red Sea further up, past around the corner of the Strait of Hormuz there. Yeah, we're doing it all here, folks. Doing it all. Hanging with these 5 at the front. We're going to back up a little bit here. Let's just look at some of the riders. See the names we don't know. I'm looking for those new riders. I wonder how... okay, we lost Mon 72. We have lost... Oh, we got RFD Racing out there. Possibly a late starter. Tiger 1954 just sitting in the dirt back here. I think he wiped out. Yeah, he wiped out back here. He's just kind of like wiping the dirt off himself right now. I think this is the brand new rider. I think this is Jim Parker here. Lydia R, ladies rider. Good stuff. Black Angus, Dawn. I've seen Dawn before. Yeah, very nice. So we got a couple ladies here. Ladies, get racing. OMG Racing. Get a team. Get in there. Smash the dudes. Come on. Let's go. We're going to have some hill climbs. You ladies should be able to just dance on the pedals all the way up to the top. Mikey 3R. I'm going to bounce here quick, folks. Raphael. I'm just calling out the occasional Spanish Stew. I know so many Stews on here. And Suniva. Another strong ladies rider. Got the chairman here. Yes, Farnham. All the way. Here's Bike and Dog Trips. This is the other Stew. I know he said he was having troubles with his ISP and he may be vanishing and stuff, but I can see him no problem. Maybe he can't see others. Maybe that's what he was saying. Stu, if you're watching, you're in 81st place right now. If you can't see anyone. That's your secret hint. Oh, look at that disconnect. So yeah, it is happening to him. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I don't see any other level 1s today. Stelvio bound. Irwin. Here's Wartall, Kolofsky. Eddie DN71. Gary T72, Farnham rider right here. Shrew, another Farnham rider. David 1951. Hoppy the Rocket, Farnham rider. Here's Neil. Mucker 1974. Pam Marisi. Phil SCRT. Duckman 72. Keeping an eye over there, folks. I'm going to get right to the front right now. Okay. 5 riders. Should be 5 riders here. And it's being stretched out by Bear Remy. He sees those 2 last little tiny kickers there. He's trying to hurt them now. It's 18 meters from the front to the back of this group. Fellow Book's coming up now. 8.5 watts kilo. He seems pretty consistently able to ride that. I know I've seen his name before. I know I have. And he is a level 71 rider, so he's been around a long time. L. Roland. Let's go, bro. Let's go. What's Nelson up to here? Again, we're just coming up out of the dry washes. That's what we're coming out of. I think maybe technically in this part of the world they might be called wadis, I think. W-A-D-I. Basically dry riverbeds. That's all they are. A little 10 watts per kilo there. Velo Buke's going for it now. It's now or never. He can see the finishing line in the distance here, folks. Take a look at this. Here's the map. There's the finish. Boom. I'm gone. I'm back in. And we're out again. Bear Remy chasing 5 watts a kilo. In the draft. L. Roland. Nelson's been caught out. Can he get past them? L. Roland. Dude, drop the watts apocalypse right now on them. Bear Remy coming through. Here's Tice as well. Tice 12 watts a kilo, folks. Almost 14. Tice gets first. Bear Remy, L. Roland for second. Bear Remy for third. Looks like Velobook fourth, and then Nelson would have been fifth. Sometimes I get stuck there and I start yammering about dumb stuff. Moving back, folks. This is just going to be like an absolute schmozzle of riders coming in. Everyone looking sharp here. I can see 3 Muckers riders. 2 guys in the flowery outfit here. Christmas gear on. Here we go. Bruno Koss going to the front. Is he going to lead everyone out? Flying Skywalker coming strong now. Niels Brenham. He's got momentum on his side. I can see another Mucker coming up. That's Flying Skywalker. And Groden. 3 Muckers crossing the line together. Absolutely smashing the other teams to oblivion. 22 riders done. So yeah, when does the next race start? Do I have enough time to download it? I don't know. I obviously can't do it right now. I'll probably have to, I don't know what to do, guys. I'll be looking for some comments from the live chat. See if it's possible. Right now, we're only looking at 12:26. Checking the text. Probably someone saying, hey, you owe me some money, Colin. Okay, thanks. Mark Vart coming in. 23rd place, holding off King, it looks like. Maybe not. King's got some momentum here, folks. Carrying some speed, is just gonna zip past Mark at the last second mark. Then we got Damo 1984. Diego Donati, I think, was coming next. Missed a couple others. I think we missed Kona Blight there. Greps coming in. Czech rider here. 14-meter lead over Nemi. Nemi pushing a nice 8 watts a kilo here. See, kind of like another little wash here. They got the bridge going over it because it's probably flooded once or twice a year. So you're just dipping down and coming back up out of these little washes. Nemi coming through. Greps trying to react. He's holding on this 28th place here. Nemi coming through now. And look at this. Fergberg, our Irish bro. Fergberg, where you been, man? Where have you been? It's been a little while since I've seen you. Races in, gets 28th place. Tranberg, Nemi. Here they come. Here they come, riders. I just saw Pierce Monster finish. We're on Ivan DK right now. We got AZ from Paris up ahead. That will be 43rd place. Ivan DK here. Big lead over R. Laurel and the crew coming in. So Ivan DK will get 44th place. What I'll try to do after this is, maybe I'm going to jump into the chat quickly, folks. Okay. Yeah, Stu, you were in 81st place when I saw you. Yeah. Yeah, he's getting 0 draft out there because he's disconnecting and can't see anyone, so... Okay, I'm currently at 15 kilometers and 71st. Yeah, Stu, I tried to let you know during the stream. Does anyone, maybe Kyle can hear me, when does the next race start? What time? It'll be 1900, it'll be 7:00 something for you guys. Do I have time to download it and smash out another race commentary for everyone? Duckman 2 coming in. Duckman's just finished. Edu Paz is coming with Matt 500 here. We've already got 59 riders finished, folks, in 20 minutes. 23 minutes total for 59 riders. Edu Paz will be coming. We're going to bounce back here. These two are just kind of dueling it out to the finish. We're going to bounce back to, looks like Tai Pet. Ooh, Canadian rider here. Kicker Ledger trying to get past him. Ooh, man. Yeah, look at this. This is what happens when you get stuck in... Oh, there was Kyle. Kyle just finished. Kyle, when does the next race start? We got Shaft 120 coming in here. I have seen this rider before. 1299Z. It's his postal code. Kidding. Stelvio Bound coming in, decked out, resplendent in the gold. Must be just sweltering in the heat right now. Eddie DN71, Mike TCR53. I've lost Neil somewhere. Okay, here's Stu. He's going to be doing the funky chicken all the way to the finish, stop and starting. For me, it still says you're in 81st, so you must be just bouncing back and forward there, Stu. You got Grupedo behind you. You got these two riders ahead of you. Ride's over. So that's Blinky Bob there. This is Stu. Stu's moving now. He wants 80th place. He's going to pass Blinky Bob right before the finish. Hopefully he stays connected all the way. And there we go. I think I jinxed him, folks. As soon as I said it, he disconnected. Grupedo. Grupedo's Canadian. I didn't know that. I probably did, but I just forgot. 3 riders abreast here, folks. Vita 71, Grupedo, and the chairman. Another Farnham rider. Phone's ringing. I don't know who you are. Bye-bye. If I don't recognize the number, I will never answer my phone, riders. Ever. What you need to do is leave me a message. Tell me that something important's going on. I'll call you back. Look at this. Jerem Wilm. This guy's got to be named like Jeremy or something like that. Ooh, who's in the chutes there? Someone is in the chute, broken down, folks. Who is that? Mon72 right here. Dude, you probably got disconnected. You had the ROUVY finish, and you got messed over there. Sorry, dude. I hope you get back in. ROUVY, give him credit for that. R. Blondau, Max Weinberg, Mario Kopis, yeah, Polish rider. Dogs are going insane today here over at the house. They're just like barking continuously, and yeah. I was going to make some jokes about it, but, you know, the SPCA might be called on me. Jerome coming in next. Look at this, guys. That's his phone number right there, folks. Give him a call later on today. Watch it probably be his phone number. Willem A. L. Bigo. EGT 1962. Go into the chat because I need to know. I need to know, folks. When is the next... 3 minutes! Ah! Okay, guys. What I'm going to do... I'm leaving this race. I'm going to try to get to the next one. We've got... have I been here long enough? We've got... Well... Okay, Mons would have been the 100th finisher. I'm giving him 100th place. I don't care what ROUVY says. We're out of here for now. We're going to quit that. We're going to jump out of here, and this is what you do. Come to the second race, and let's try to download it in time. Guys, let's just hope for the best. It starts in 2 minutes. Let's see how the Starlink holds up today, folks. Not bad, right? And remember... Just because your home internet says you're getting a gig down per whatever, you ain't getting that. Don't kid yourself. Yeah, but bro, I get 500 megs down a second. No, you don't. They may say you get that, but the server you're getting it from, it ain't doing that. You might be getting it at 20 or 30 megs. So, reality check. In the pipe, 5x5 folks here in the 10x10. We're in the pipe. We are 5x5 in the 10x10 is what I'm trying to say. Guys, I think we'll probably get it done. I think we'll probably get it done in time. 163 riders registered. Starts in 2 minutes according to this. It's going to click down right away. 1 minute to go. And look what my internet's doing. Thank you, internet. Thank you, Mr. Musk. I don't care what anyone says about you. I still like you for giving me internet. And... I do like your cars too, even though I don't drive one. Would I drive one? Yes. Are they as cool as some other cars? No. So we're in the race, folks, here. Doubleheader day over at Inside Cycling World. guys, become members, support community racing. And I know a lot of you have already supported. You know who you are. And after I do my family stuff today, no one watches my videos really. So yeah, I'm going to go do a little bit of a, I don't know what I'm like an intermediary. I'm that guy. I'm the negotiator. Yeah, I am the negotiator. Less than 1 minute to go, folks. What do we got here? Another short one, 14.19 kilometers, 283 meters of climbing. This one's going to be a little bit different, folks. A little bit different. Yeah, so I'm out of here right after this, going for a little drive and do a little bit of family schmoozing. Because I'm good at that, folks. I'm a communicator. I'm a talker. I get ideas across. What's your strongest skill set, Colin? Communication. I can convey ideas from the simplest of ideas up to the most technical. That's what I used to do, folks. It'd be funny working as a geologist in the past. So, Calgary, oil and gas. It's like watching Dallas back in the day. That's what downtown Calgary was like. I know it's terrible Dallas. But I was not like JR. It's very country in Calgary too. Very country and western. So really it is just like Dallas, really. There are dudes walking around in cowboy hats on a daily basis. Cowboy hats and crap kickers. I'll call them that to be politically correct. Crap kickers, cowboy boots. That's what we wear around here. I don't own a pair. I don't have a cowboy hat. I'm like just not like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, I said it. Not that there's anything. Wow, look at this place. This looks really cool, doesn't it? Quite majestic. That's what I'm thinking. I get like a majestic vibe here going through this stuff. It's like we're entering the gateways to the city. Now, because I didn't do any research on this one, I have no idea where we are now. This could be anywhere in the world to me, except my house. Still got snow on the ground since late October, early November. Hate it. Sick of it. Saturday, Sunday, a little bit cold coming up this week. When I say cold, minus 25 nights, minus 12 through the day, so not that bad. I'm going to make sure we got enough firewood ready, and give me some climate change. I'm all set for it, folks. Just sick of it. Let me become the 51st state, and I'm moving to Nevada. I'll be right down. I'll be down there the next week. I'll be down there the very next week. Yeah, folks, lots of strange stuff. Yeah, you know what? I did catch up on the fires. Holy, are those fires insane around LA right now. Absolutely insane. The winds are just not relenting. Like, there's really no way of stopping that fire. The winds there, the Santa Anas, they look like they're blowing like 60 to 70 miles an hour. You can't stop it. You can't. Check out these gigantic cruise ships. I wonder if any of those are like yachts. Someone owns that yacht themselves. There's some yachts that are that big. Cash money. You need some serious cash money to run those babies. Probably like, to fill up, probably $100,000 to fill up on fuel. Like, no joke. I mean, those things are meant to go for months at a time. Yeah, so we're summing them on here. Obviously, we're near the water. This probably is filmed on the exact same coastline, heading up in the general northerly direction. I'm going to jump back into my chat. Check it out here. Okay, so yeah, that's strange, Stu, because it says he finished 37th. I was watching 81st, 82nd. That was a tough race. Jeff 65 played a blinder. Okay, I missed all that. So many riders finishing, Kyle. I didn't see it all, but I will hang out for this one here. I forgot about this here too. Whenever I've worn this shirt before, I get the glow of my mic. Likes to bounce off the shirt. Really goofy. It's just the way it is, folks. Here, maybe I'll move my mic away a little bit. Then it won't sound as good. Bringing the mic back. If there's red on me, I don't care. Just me doing this, folks. Beatings from Joey once in a while. Either I get full support or I'm getting screamed at. You better get that thing going. You better get people on board. Who's this guy here? Bergarn, Swedish rider. I've said it before, folks. I never see that many Swedes on here. I don't know why. What's with that? So, Interesting. Wyverns, yeah, we've seen this rider, Spanish rider here. Mike Hagan at the front today. Ooh, nice little climb at the end too. I'm, just looking at the profile here. What do you guys think? I like to do this when I ride. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3 little climbs. Just ignore the little tiny stuff for now. I just start ballparking in my head. I'm going, yeah, I think that last part at the back is probably going to be about 150 to 175 meters of the climbing. Let's see if I'm right later. That's my prediction. I'm going to say 160. There's being 160 meters left when we start that last part. It's kind of like how I keep myself busy when I'm Don Mateo here again, Tranberg, Grep. So there's only a few new riders here. One of them being that Swedish rider, Paolo Vincenzi here, new rider. So this guy's new for sure. He just new to the double we're doing today. Choo Choo, bro, where you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while. And that's probably just my fault. Just getting back into it here, folks. As we're cruising along here, guys, I'm just gonna kick on back, look super relaxed. So yeah, OMG. So there are Thursday races still for Muckers, but it's not championship series, so I'm not fully smashing it yet. That comes back in February. I will be back, guys, smashing that to pieces with you. Saturday morning, actually late Friday night on my time frame, Stage 1 individual time trial of the OMG World Tour starts. So I'll be on Saturday. Joey's surgery, Joey Jojo's surgery has been through the rigmarole. If you didn't hear, was the 28th. Might have been the 9th. No, we can't do the 9th. Now you're doing the 28th. We've been under that impression. She gets a call last weekend. Hey, can you do it on the 18th? She's like, yeah, sure, I can. Then Joey's like, well, they're like, okay, great. Then she calls back. Okay, so when do I come in? The girl's like, oh, okay, I'll put the request in that you want to change to the 18th. And Joey's like, you called me. You called me. So anyways, they couldn't do it. So I don't know who this girl was at the hospital that called her. What were you smoking the night before to make that phone call? To offer it and then say, we're requesting. We never requested it, dude. So she got herself all mentally prepared for it, and she's horrified to go. She thinks she's going to die. Yeah. So, yeah, Colin has to. Hey, Paul Poodle, seeing you around, bro. Seeing you multi-platform rider here. Been a while since I've seen you on the other one, I believe. Cruising along, folks. Here's Pef Skew from before, that Canadian guy. Level 17 rider, so relatively new to ROUVY this year. And we got Velo Buke in the mix as well. So anyways, she had herself mentally prepared to do it. I was like, let's go. I'm good for go. Let's hit it, riders. And I was in the pipe 5x5. 100% for that. Then it's like, no, you're not doing it now. Okay, guys, come on. So now, and just thinking of that, it's 10 days later, so that's going to put it into the middle of the week. Ugh. Gross. Super gross, folks. So, yeah, what's that going to interfere with now? So at first I was thinking stage 1 of OMG I was going to miss because I'd be in Calgary. Probably like an hour and 20 minutes from home. And so I was going to try to figure out how do I get all the way back home, leave her in a coma in the hospital. Will she come out that day? We don't even know that. They said you may or you may not, depending on your recovery. I guess it depends probably when they get you in. If they do you at 5:30 a.m., you're coming out later that day. If there's any delays, maybe not till the day after. So now it looks like the 28th, I think, is a Thursday. I'll be struggling with that day now. But anyways, we're going to get it all figured out. I'll do the best I can. Yeah, I'll do the best I can, guys. You know I love doing race commentary. Absolutely love it. Joey loves that I do race commentary, but she's like, you need more views, dude. You need more views. She goes, you better start planning on doing videos that are going to get views. Like, it needs to be ramped up, guys. Why don't you guys just watch all my videos 50 times a piece? That would really help me out. Or become members. So we got Pef Skew here. Why am I calling him Skew? I don't know. Just call him Pef. Bergarn. So this guy's going to have some fresh legs. If he's a real hitter, this might give him a bit of an advantage here. We're taking on the first climb here. Ooh, yeah, interesting. Of course, when I said my 160 meter guess earlier, I can pick that wherever I want on the back part. I'm like, yeah, it was right here. I think it'll probably be something around there. Actually, it's probably going to be more. Although it does look pretty false flatty after the split here. At the halfway point, it starts being false flatty for quite a bit. We'll bang out some more meters there. Then we got our second climb. Yeah, it might be close. Whatever. My channel, my rules. I can just change it to something else later. Tacx here, Belgian rider. I'm going to bounce back here. Okay. Kyle said it was very cold last week in my garage. -7. Oh. Yeah, like, that's what's so funny there. Like, so over here, Kyle, we have the majority of people, like 99%, have their garages heated. You have to. Having said that, your house is warm. It gets some heat off the garage. The garage and the house are attached. So it's not as brutally cold. Like in the old days when I had sled dogs, I would actually bring some of my thinnest coated dogs and I would let them sleep in my garage. It was probably 10 degrees Celsius warmer in there. So instead of it being -35, maybe -25, put some straw down for them. They loved it. So the internals on Kyle's washing machine froze. So he's having a rough time washing a cycling kit. Dude, just go in the shower, have a full shower with it on. That's all you need to do. Get the shampoo out, let it happen. Throw the kit on the floor, stomp on it a few times. It's clean enough. You're the only one who has to be around it. Yeah, cycling kit and washing. Wow. Like, I know my gear, all my kit, all my towels. I go through a lot of towels. Throw them on the floor. By the next day, I'm like, oh my God. It's like full biohazard. Like, it is so bad. So then I put everything on like super long, extra heavy duty wash. Towels go in the dryer because I don't care. And all my kit hang dries. I think you're supposed to do that. I don't mind washing it in the machine. I'm definitely not hand washing it. I'm not that domesticated with the scraper thing from the old days and the suds, whatever you want to call it. So it looks like we got 8 riders in our front group. That first little hill kind of beat them up. The usual characters here: El Roland, Tice, Nelson Snyder, Batiscum. Now we've got some that aren't. Where's Bear Remy? Is he in this raid? Velosport 34 Lattes. Seen this dude with Choo Choo here. Paul Poodle. Okay, so Bergarn's further back. Is that right? Yeah, he is. He's further back. So Bergarn's, that's Swedish rider. Ratim's up there today. Grep. Okay, Grep's the Czech rider. Got Cali, FW. Okay. We got another Swedish rider. Now, watch, I'm going to find like 30 Swedish riders here. I'm going to look like a total idiot. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Sweden. Thanks a lot. Paul Poodle, Mariano Italiano. Italiano. I was going to say Italiano, and then I looked up his name, and I'm like, it pretty much says that. Nemi again, Greps here, Ratim, Scampy, 1985, Diego Donati, Juan Chon here, looks like a Colombian rider. Don Mateo's back, Pan Rarisi. Big crew again, folks, big crew again. Got the Bankster back here, Dane. Jakrell, new rider here today. Guest 467, dude, epic. Level 1 rider, first ride on ROUVY right here. Dude, we're cheering for you. I will be covering you all the way, bro. I hope so. Like I said, I gotta like boot to town, so I'm going to Airdrie later today. You know what? There's a bike shop there that owes me some money, so I might go cash in. I might go call some numbers, or else I'm going to call some people. Yeah, I think it was last year. I spent a few days there working, and ended up doing something different. And the guy's like, man, like I don't want to be doing. I said, dude, just give me some store credit. He's like, yeah, perfect. That was last March. I've never said anything to him about it. I trust him. Lisi H here, a new German rider. For me, female too. Interesting. Goonie 86. Yeah, the Goonies, man, classic. Me and Steven Cycles were just talking about that. Here's Kyle. He's taking this one chill. Vita 71, Andre. Okay, the front end has just gone over the second climb. Bear Remy right at the front, folks. We're at 181 meters left. I want it to be about 160. And you know what? So if you look at my mouse pointer right now, I was kind of thinking right around here where the orange got a little bit more orange. None of this false flatty stuff. So I might luck out and get it. So that's where I'm saying I want it to be. Obviously not down here because we're not really climbing just false flatty. But yeah, are we going to climb 21 meters? I think we probably will in the next little bit here. We've only got 3.5 kilometers to go, just over. Bear Remy pushing now. Is he going to go on a solo attack here again? He's got Nelson with him. Tice. I think they're going to watch him a lot closer this time. They're not going to let him walk away. Let's go. Velobuk's in the action too. Bear Remy here. Tice, El Roland, Nelson Snyder, Wyverns. Oh, we've just lost PFSQ. Total no man's land now. He's like, man, I let them go, and now I'm stuck. So this guy's going to be riding solo to the finish with Mariano, Italiano, Bergarn coming. This group might come pretty fast after PFSQ. Let's have a look. PFSQ's got a 600-meter gap. These guys are rolling. It was just 700. Like rolling thunder here, folks. They're doing about 65K an hour. I don't think there will be much braking on this one. Yeah, so this guy now, he's only got a 500-meter gap to the rest. So he's like thinking to himself, I got to stay away. I got to stay away. This is a tough spot here for this dude. Okay, dude, I'm pulling for you. I am pulling for you. You need to, pull a little Jens Voigt action. Or what's the other guy? Who's the Belgian dude? Lotto Soudal. You know. Got the goatee and the mustachio. He's always on a breakaway. He will pull all day. Yeah, someone drop me. You guys might know who I'm talking about. Thomas de Ghent. I already know the answer. I don't need the answer. Thomas de Ghent. I've already got it. Yeah, Penelope, the results are on Niteor right now. So just jump into Niteor, log in, and look for the Team Belgium Mellow Mondays. It's on the right-hand side of the screen further down, about 3 or 4 tabs down. I've already been in and out of it all morning. And you can also check your own results there too. So top right, when you get in there, it'll say My Results. You click on that and you can see all your results on your events and how you stacked up against others. I'm going to probably do like a little short mini video, or maybe I'll come on a couple minutes sooner before every event now and kind of work my way through it, just using my data. So there's not a lot for me because I don't do a ton of racing right now. But that's okay. Still riding, folks. Still riding. So yeah, I might schedule another long ride for the Saturday, maybe the Sunday too. Just good days for me. You know, hopefully we can get out to about 2-hour ride. I do have one for Friday. What's his name? Sandarak. That dude joined me last weekend on the 61K ride, the West Mountain, Utah. Great ride, guys. Check it out. And stuck with me all the way. Recently became a member, a supporter on Buy Me a Coffee too. So I'm like, dude, what an awesome ride. Like everywhere I went, he was right there. And I got a lot of support from the riders that day. I never get cramps. That day, I felt a couple of twinges. And I'm like, oh my, am I going to cramp up? So I had a lot of people help me pull that day. It was really appreciated. Just long enough for me to start feeling like, my calf's going to cramp. I don't need it. I do not need any wicked cramps whilst I'm riding. I've had them off the bike, but never whilst riding. Okay, guys, here we go. Wow, way less than what I thought. Like, look at this here. If I back it up just a little bit to this group, say right around here, there's only 130 meters of climb. I guesstimated about 160. So there was a lot more in that false flatty section. I do that kind of stuff a lot when I ride my bike on here. I'm trying to break it down into chunks, and it keeps me busy. Since I do like to ride solo, I do like to race too, but if I'm racing, I'm not doing this. Right? Like, I can, but I can't compete as good as I want to compete at my level. And the commentary gets kind of crappy because I'm just stuck with the people I'm stuck with. I have no ability to bounce around at that point. Let's just jump back here. See, when you're riding in a race, you can't do that. Here's Guest again. Guest, dude. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Ganera, Eddie 71. Kyle again. Johan 66. Polish rider here. Francois Mild, Robin. Pool Boy Waldo. Yes, dude. Now that is a name. Sam 800, Fifi Bremza, Slovenian. Uncle E64, I see this guy a lot. Here's Grupedo, the Canadian dude. Yurioko. Benzimogul. Benzine Mogul. Guys, that's how it happens. I see the name quickly, I try to think what it is, and then I look again and I'm like, oh yeah, that's not even close. Rick Moonen, 87. Ty Pet, I wonder what that is. T.I. Pet. I don't know. Martin Onkel Lynx. Belgian rider, Hoppy the Rocket, Erwin Hend. Plamang Jacques. Tiger 1954. Neil. MSEZCU. That guy did that on purpose to screw me up, and it worked. ADOS KK7 level 2, dude. New rider to ROUVY right here, that's for sure. Let's hit our chat and get back to the front. Not much going on there, that's okay. Bouncing back. We're going to bounce up the field, folks. I want to stay with these guys right here. Bear Remy, 11% gradient, folks. Wow, look at that landslide on the right-hand side right now. You can see where the mountains caved way there and all those huge rocks that came down. Oh my. You know, desert, but you can still see the water erosion too in that kind of like scree slope. Scree talus, whatever you want to call it, guys. It's all kind of the same. Yeah, there's that. Obviously, these are all planted and probably watered. They probably drive by and water all this stuff right here. There probably wouldn't be anything green here. I think someone had a good comment. I don't know where it was. It was probably in the Discord. When they saw all the goats running around, they're like, what do these goats eat? Like rocks? I think goats would eat rocks, dude. They would. They would eat rocks if they had to. Like, they're tough critters. 11% here. Bear Remy pushing hard now. He's busted them up, folks. He's got a 30-meter gap over Tacx. Velobook. 20 meters back further to Wyverns. 25 meters back to El Roland. And Nelson finds himself off the back, too. Batiscum just trailing Nelson here. Looks like we're going to have a couple little different groups of sprint finishes. Let's hang out with Tacx for now. And Bear Remy. Yeah, so those goats, they'll eat anything you throw at them. Anything. They'll eat the worst weeds on the planet. I put them in a pen. You guys might have heard the story before. Lush grass and a bunch of weeds. Like, weeds that were like up to my armpit. It's like an Alberta thistle or something. Like a purple thistle. Spiky, thorny. And we're getting close to the finish. Less than 300 meters. They ate all the grass. I'm like, what are they going to eat next? Then they ate the flowers off the top. Then they ate the arms, which are like thistles everywhere. And then I came home one day, and yeah, look at these walls here set up to stop stuff from bouncing on the roads. Constant erosion here, folks. In geology, it's either something's being there's periods of sedimentation, deposition, or erosion. All erosion here, folks. Bear Remy come to the finish now. Let's finish on the gravel. Why not? Let's all puncture our tires. We're doing it, folks. Bear Remy, first place. Off a cliff here. Watch out. There he goes. Off the cliff. Nope. There's a magical road there. Okay. Tacx coming in next. Do not do what Bear Remy does. He's floating in the air, folks. This is amazing. We've got like a secret hidden bridge here straight out of Halo. Second place. Tacx, come on. Let me bounce. Veloboot coming in. Pursued by Wyverns. El Roland. Yeah, so it's either erosion or deposition. Deposition, lakes, oceans, rivers, stream beds. It's always kind of depositing sediments. Sides of mountains, places like this, it's always eroding. And you're going to get a mix of both. You can't just say one or the other. But here, it's primarily erosion right now, and that's why they have all those walls built there. Those are like rocks. They put them in a metal cage. We have that here out in our mountains, too. It's basically to deflect rocks back that are flying off those mountains to, like, smash your car. Batiscum chasing after Nelson here. I think they're just going to finish kind of mellow here. They've both done 2 sprint races today now. How's our buddy doing? PF. Yes, PF from Canada, dude. Holding them off. Tranberg might be able to just see him. I think PF will be, PEF will be taking the corner here soon. We just go ahead and then we hang a hard left. We bounce over the curbs. So guys, get ready to bunny hop here into that little area. Actually, I know what we do. We go around this median here and we cut back right away. Hard corner to the left. Do a full 180 off to here. This is where you'd normally all wipe out. And prepare to do a full Thelma and Louise off the cliff, folks. Yeehaw! I think I was forced to watch that movie once or twice by some random girlfriend at some point. Yeah, it's just not really my thing. Sorry. Not sorry. More into sci-fi, aliens, you know. That's a girl power movie. I don't need to see it. Sorry. Nemi here. Nemi coming. He's going full Thelma and Louise to get 9th position. Looks like Bergarn finished there too. Was his name? The Swedish rider? I think he did. Morten Forby coming in. Adam Pell. Grep. So did PEF? Yeah, he would have held him off. They got within about 90 meters of him. Here's his Swedish compatriot coming in now in 15th place. Chasing after Grep. Choo Choo coming in. Mike Hagan making the corner. Choo Choo's just ahead of him. Should get to the finish line first. Actually, Mike's coming now. Mike's going to catch him right before the finish. Skid, Mike. Don't go off the edge. Julian next. Velosport Latte. Paul Poodle. Scampy. Diego Donati coming in. Mako, not Mako. Mariano Italiano. Ratim. Here, I'm going to back up a little bit just so I can check my chat so I don't get trapped in the end there. Kyle's in 71st place, pulling Jeff 65. I'm in the last climb. Okay, so let's bounce back and see where Kyle is. Kyle says he's in 71st. There he is, right here. Kyle's in 69th with Jeff right there. Guys, I always tell you, communication, interact with me, and I'll hang out with you a little bit. So we got Pool Boy Waldo coming up here. Jeff 65 just ahead. Yeah, I like this geology here, guys. Really like this. Fascinating. You know, sometimes it's hard to tell, but, you know, deposition here, you know, really 45-degree angle, maybe 30-degree angle here. Just think that would have all been deposited flat at some point. And then mountain building processes. What we like to call in the business orogenies, if you're in the biz, that is. Yeah, mountain building, you know, when the plates, you guys have all learned about plate tectonics and stuff. You know what's crazy? Like 100 years ago, that was just barely accepted. That was like blasphemy. How dare you say that? Yeah, I think it was the early 20s. It was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Basically, plates are riding over top of each other. Some plates are subducting under. And as they subduct under, the top plate, this hand, gets pushed up a little bit. And that's how you build mountains. So it is, folks. Orogeny. Oh, yeah. This climb looks really juicy here, doesn't it? Take a look up into the distance. I love when you can actually see the elevation in the road. Because it usually gets foreshortened. You don't really see it on camera. So this looks really good. So I wonder where it actually is. So Kyle here's only a kilometer to the finish. I'm going to try to figure out. I want to see where it is. I'm going to bounce way to the front. Okay, so we go around a bend, so it's hard for me to tell. Actually, I think I just saw Neil. Squalodel LP right here. Pan Marisi, K. Vanagan. I thought Neil was right with him. Maybe he's just ahead. Okay, Don Mateo's finishing. Pan Marisi, Squalodel LP coming in. K. Vanagan. This guy's name is so hard to say. Little 3-up sprint here. K. Vanagan going for it. Pan Marisi trying to hold him off. Nico. Kona Blight. Andy up. Irwin. Yeah, so I think where Kyle and those guys are, they come around the corner and then come up even more. So I thought maybe we could see these riders. They're too far to see the draw-in on the avatars. Here's Roger. First time I've seen Roger today. I wasn't even sure he was here. So Roger is just behind Hoppy the Rockets. Actually got a lot of riders here. Rick Moonen. And behind him is David 1951 with Typet. T-Pet. Titanium, maybe. Plumajum. Here's Neil right here. So Neil's gone around the corner. He's with this new dude here. Decked out in the Muckers gear. It's really cool, actually, when you see brand new riders pick your gear. So this is Neil's gear, and this dude here, ADOS KK7, decided that's my gear. And then you end up riding with him. I see it too, like on the Salton Sea route I did, Indian Wells Salton Sea, 89 kilometers flat. This dude in the last 10, 15 kilometers, Stefan, ZEM in capitals. I just saw him again a couple days ago, decked out in GRC gear. And I'm like, who is this guy? I don't know who he is. Probably doesn't know who we are. Just thought, hey, I want to wear that jersey. So, yeah, he came up and started helping, and I needed it at that point. I felt really good on that ride, but yeah, probably kilometer 80 on, I'm like, ooh, I need someone to help pull a bit, because I'd been pulling the entire way outside of the first 10 kilometers. I would have thought there was no one behind me. I just saw names, and then they all a couple guys came up, Connor G and Stefan ZEM came up and gave me a hand. So that was really cool. Francois Mild, Fifi, Yurioko, Grupedo, OG, Johan 66, Uncle E64, and Kolofsky. So we came around that bend this way, and then we're going to hang a little bit of a right. Kyle, you're almost done. Tiger 1954 coming in. Checking my time. 1:04. Okay. I got to be out of here soon. Okay, I'll have to call them in a bit. Just a little message from my sister. She's visiting my mom down in Victoria. Victoria is on West Coast, British Columbia. It's on the island. Remember that big island I always talk about? And then people say, what island? That massive island that's over there. If you don't know about that island, give your head a shake. Yeah. ADOS coming in with with Neil. So the other guys are just coming up the hill this way, where we turned off there, where we flipped the 180. ADOS goes for a little sprint. Neil. Wow, Neil's level 87 right now. Neil's just getting to the finish. And he's done. He's not going off the edge. Sam 800. This guy's only a level 7. Nice job, dude. Francois Mild. Coming around that corner. And I think I'm going to stick around for Kyle to finish and Jeff. A couple more after that. And then I'm going to run, guys. I got like a full half-hour drive back into town again. I really want to go take care of this business. Ooh, you know? Give him one of those. Actually, it's nothing like that. I'm just kind of making that up. Grupedo here, Canadian. Full gold. Just going after OG. Yeah, get out for a little drive, get home, do the chores. I haven't even been on the bike yet today. I've been so busy. So I got to figure that out. Got to figure out what I'm doing with my bike stuff. Got to figure out videos and processes and schedules and whatnot, if you will, and have you whilst you're at it. All that good stuff, folks. If you're not dropping whilst every day, you're doing something wrong in your life. Just drop it. Goonie 86. Every time I say it, Joey looks at me weird, and I just say it again. Whilst you're at it. I think that's the right way. You got to say it that way too, whilst you're at it. So Goonie 86 finishing, Johan 66. Here comes Kyle and Jeff. Muckers United. Let's go, riders. Let's go. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm going to cut it short here probably. Let's just bounce back. We're going to see where our other bros are. Who do we got back here? Let's just have a look. There's Pool Boy. We got Andre. Looks Slovenian. Very close to the finish. We got Robin here. Ganera. Eddie DN71. Eddie's looks like he's pretty chill today. Usually he's a lot further up. Oblitz. Okay. Actually, hang on a second here. Those are different flags. Okay, so one of these is Slovenia. One of them is. So here's Andre. White, blue, red with a little doodad. That's what I'm just going to call it. Look at Oblitz. White, blue, red with another doodad. So that threw me off there. So, sorry countries, I screwed it up. Andre, don't hate me. Oblitz, don't hate me. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Looks like we got Dino here. Chakrel. I'm looking for the main guy. The main guy right here. He's coming up. Here's Mike TCR53. Vita pulled the pin for some reason, got hit by a rock that bounced over this crappy retaining wall. He's okay, though. He's okay. Don't worry about it. This guy, Guest 467, absolutely banging it out today. Getting into a hitter's race, and is going to get it done. And then we got Ted here. Ted. We'll just call him Ted the German for now, since that last name is unpronounceable to me. And yeah, folks, that's it. Cutting it short. Got to get out of the house. Got lots to do. Please support if you can. Let's call it the Become a Member to support race commentary over on Buy Me a Coffee. Join the club. Join the club. Join the club. Join the club. Become a member. Become a member. Become a member. Help Colin keep doing this. The amount of members is just pathetic. Now, having said that, I do have supporters there too. Those are people that just kind of come back and say, yeah, love it, man. Gonna help you out. Love it. Gonna help you out. But the members is like, I can look and go, oh, I got 50 members. Cool. Now I know what I can do. Anyways, Inside Cycling World, Colin. Share it around. Do what you got to do, guys. I got to run. Busy day. I don't even know if I'll get a bike ride in. Did I ride yesterday? I don't think I rode yesterday. Did I? Did I ride yesterday? Yeah, I did. I rode Team Belgium. Okay, so... But I should ride. Okay, guys. Got to run. Catch you soon. Later.